Empaths are currently in the midst of receiving a major ascension upgrade. In fact, all of us, whether you identify as an empath or not, are entering a powerful phase of expansion for our empathic nature. Tune in with me and get ready to receive angel messages on this important ascension update. First off, you might be wondering, what exactly is an empath? An empath is someone who is highly attuned to the emotions and energies of others. This leads to holding a high level of empathy in your perspective. Many empaths were born with this higher level of sensitivity for the emotional and energetic frequencies in the world around them. However, there are also many empaths who grow into this sensitivity as a result of life experiences that teach them to hone in on others' emotions, or as a result of undergoing a spiritual awakening. How do you know if you're an empath? Here are the major telltale signs. Number 1, you experience a high level of empathy. This one is pretty obvious, but let's elaborate. As an empath, you likely not only understand the feelings of people around you, but also feel those emotions as if they were your own. On one hand, this can sometimes feel overwhelming, but on the other, it also gives you a really intimate understanding of human emotions and how to navigate them. Number 2, you are highly sensitive. Empaths tend to be highly sensitive at each level of being, body, mind, and spirit. This is because you're picking up on more information at each of these levels of being than the average person. At the physical level of being, you might feel very sensitive to sounds, smells, or physical sensations, and often experience sensory overload. At the mental level of being, you might feel very sensitive to emotions, harsh language, the media, or emotionally charged stories, and often experience emotional overload. At the spiritual level of being, you might have very high intuition and feel very sensitive to spiritual energy, easily picking up on vibrational shifts in others and the presence of spiritual beings, or easily moved by the energetic shifts that come with spiritual practices such as meditation or prayer. Number 3, relationships are very intense for you. Because empaths experience others' conscious states as if they were their own, emotional intimacy can sometimes feel intense or overwhelming. Many empaths also struggle with relationship boundaries and find themselves too deeply enmeshed in others' feelings or overgiving in their relationships. Because people tend to tell their problems to empaths, empaths can often take on a parent role or a therapist role in their relationships, which makes their own needs invisible to those around them. One of the most common relationship downfalls that empaths experience is a pattern of people-pleasing. Many empaths, especially those exposed to toxic relationships, learn to people-please in an attempt to avoid, predict, or control the negative emotions of others. This can lead to burnout, make an empath vulnerable to narcissistic abuse, and degrade an empath's self-love. Know that relationships can be heaven on earth for empaths. However, empaths need to learn healthy boundaries based on putting their self-love first in their relationships in order to co-create relationships that make them thrive. And lastly, number 4, you need time to retreat and recharge. Empaths need a high level of self-care in order to balance out their high sensitivity and stay grounded in their self-love. As an empath, you may feel really drawn to nature, quiet time, and extra rest in order to recharge your batteries. Know that empaths aren't necessarily all introverts. An empath can be introverted or extroverted. Either way, you need your retreat time, as it is a vital part of balancing your highly sensitive system. With this in mind, let's delve into the angels' messages about the ascension upgrades that are on the horizon for empaths and for everyone's empathic side. According to the angels, powerful waves of spiritual energy are currently bathing the planet and flowing through our human collective. These spiritual energies are specifically catalyzing deep-level healing to awaken our empathy and create balance around our empathy. All human beings are receiving this upgrade. Empathy is one of the main ingredients of our ascension into a higher level of collective consciousness and our co-creation of a new Earth. If you'd like to learn more specific information about what New Earth means and what Ascension is all about, check the links that I left for you in the description below to my videos all about those topics. Now, those who already have a high level of empathy, specifically empaths, are at the leading edge of this consciousness shift. Empaths are holding space for the state of consciousness to which all human beings are gradually ascending. Empaths are doing this in two ways. First, since we are a collective consciousness, empaths are holding the vibration of high-level empathy and making that vibration more available and amplified so that others can more easily shift into this vibratory state as well. Secondly, empaths are leading by example. The perspectives that empaths share in their relationships, life choices, and stories are giving a roadmap to others who are rising into high-level empathy too. Now, not only are the stories, voices, and examples of empaths very important during this collective shift, but so too are the healing and empowerment of empaths. As I mentioned previously, everyone is getting an upgrade, wherein we're all about to experience an increase in our empathy. Empaths are being catalyzed to take this one step further. Empaths are being guided to heal and empower themselves so that they can hold high-level empathy in a way that allows them to live a balanced, grounded life. So many empaths experience sensitivity or emotional overload, boundary issues, toxic relationship patterns, and low self-esteem as a result of being open, vulnerable, and sensitive in a world that does not yet match their vibration. In order to help usher in a higher threshold of empathy for humanity, empaths are being called to become the leaders of empathy. This means fully stepping into your power by balancing your sensitivity, healing toxic relationship patterns, and activating the self-love, confidence, and strength to be a leader. The purpose of this empathic ascension upgrade is for everyone to help create the awareness necessary to heal patterns of fear and destruction globally. I know that sounds like a big job, and it's definitely not something that is meant to happen overnight. This is happening gradually, step by step, and individual by individual, so that no one is left behind and all benefit from these changes. If you're an empath, then you are being guided to help lead the way by holding the standard of empathy and kindness to which others are learning to rise. So honor the healing steps you're being guided to take. For example, if you're being guided to speak up about your needs and your relationships, then do it. This will help others to become more sensitive and aware, and will also help you to raise the bar on the standard of love held in those relationships. Now, like most ascension shifts and healing upgrades, it's not always easy to undergo these transformations. So let's talk about ways you can support yourself through these powerful shifts. First off, your angels are inviting you to be proactive in facilitating the changes you need in your life. Ascension is like a dance. The universe isn't just doing something to you, then you're magically upgrading to a higher state of being. Rather, you're moving in sync with the universe. The whole point of receiving light codes and energy upgrades from the universe is to integrate them and act upon them. So as you receive new influxes of energy, don't just wait around for something to happen. Get proactive and connect consciously with your inner self. Ask yourself what is naturally changing, shifting, or in need of your loving attention as you grow with this new energy. Listen to all that arises with self-compassion, then take action based on the insight you receive. This might mean making changes in your lifestyle, work, home, or relationships. Trust that it is safe to make these changes, and know that these changes will bring you great blessings as they will help you to better contain and ground the higher frequencies of light and consciousness that you're receiving. Secondly, focus on self-love and self-care. We all need a higher level of self-love and self-care when we're undergoing a healing shift. So tune into each level of your being, body, mind, and spirit, and ask what love and care you need in order to optimally heal and align with the life shifts you're undergoing. Trust the messages you receive, and again, be proactive in following through with that feedback. Your angels want you to know that when you put your self-love first in your life, everything else will magically fall into place. We are a collective consciousness, and the force that unites us is love. When you act with true love, that love serves and uplifts everyone involved equally. Sometimes to truly be loving means to say no or to enact tough love in order to best protect love's values. Trust that, again, this will serve everyone involved. Sometimes, even if you have to disappoint someone by saying no, you're giving them what is healthiest and best for them. The way you know you're on track to doing so is by following self-love, which is your inner divine compass to harmony in this life. And lastly, number 3, connect with Mother Nature. Mother Nature is a wellspring of pure, harmoniously flowing source energy. If you're ever feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or uncentered, go outside and put your bare feet on the ground. Your body will instantly connect with the earth and remember how to flow in the same harmony in which her intricate web of life forces always flow. Be sure to call in your angels as you do this, as they can help you to work with Mother Earth to release any energies that aren't serving you to carry and shift into deeper peace. If you want to make your time in nature extra powerful, call on the angels, then engage in spiritual practice, such as meditation, prayer, yoga, breathwork, dance, or any other modality you like. Spiritual practice helps to accelerate your ascension, amplify your clear connection to love's consciousness, and hold you in the universe's balance and harmony. If you're feeling called to go deep into this healing shift and make a transformation that will positively uplift and alter your life, then I'd love to work with you in my Empaths Empowerment course. I'm opening up enrollment for this course soon, specifically because of these major ascension shifts for empaths, and I would be delighted to help facilitate your growth, healing, and increased connection with the angels. To learn more and get on the list for the course, click the link I left for you in the description below. Thank you so much for receiving these important angel messages, and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. It is my honor to be connected with you. Know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!